The Brumbies have upset the Blues 25-20 in a remarkable performance in Melbourne this afternoon, with neither team able to score a point in the second half. In a repeat of one of last year's Super Rugby Pacific semi-finals, narrowly won by the Blues at Eden Park, the Brumbies took advantage of the poor Blues discipline, which contributed to two of their players being sinbinned inside the first quarter. The first game of the third day of the competition's Super Round did not disappoint. It was an enthralling match in which the Blues, who thrashed the Highlanders 60-20 in Dunedin last weekend, had their chances but failed to convert. In all, they gave up 17 penalties to the Brumbies 9 and were in penalty trouble virtually from the kickoff, infringing 7 times in the opening 7 minutes, a horror series which led to yellow cards for wing Caleb Clarke, intentional knock-on. The Brumbies earned a penalty try for the latter, and their driving maul, a traditional strength, had the Blues in trouble all match. Although playing with 13 men, the Blues turned down 2 kickable shots at goal, and their gamble paid off, with hooker Ricky Ricci-Tully going over after a half-break by Beauden Barrett. Wing Andy Muirhead replied for the Brumbies when going over out wide, as the Brumbies had a penalty advantage for another lineout maul collapse, and, when the Blues had the full complement of players, an outstanding Tom Robinson break and try, he beat Brumbies fullback Tom Wright on the outside, allowed the Blues to draw level. However, another Brumbies try from a line-out drive, hooker Lachlan Lonergan crashing over, allowed the Australians. Remarkably, as mistakes and an even battle at the breakdown disrupted both sides' attacks, that was how the score would remain. The only significant chance either team had to score in the second half came via a superb break by Blues fullback Stephen Perifetta from a midfield scrum, but centre Rieko Ioane, needing only to pass to the unmarked Roger Tuivasa-Sheck, elected to take the ball into contact, and the chance was lost. It was a decision that provoked a momentary show of frustration from midfielder Tuivasa-Sheck, who was sharp on both sides of the ball, particularly in the first half. Both sides had depth on the reserves bench, but one of the Brumbies' major weapons was their ability to bring on Wallabies halfback Jack White and first 5 Noah Elizio for Ryan Lonergan and Jack de Brexney.